Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back in today's lesson. I'm optimistic that all of you are hale and hearty. Also hope that you are studying properly at your home. Now I'm going to start my class. In the previous class, I discussed Unit 5, Lesson 3. Now I will discuss Lesson 4. So let's get started. The title of this lesson is Putting Our Fish in Hot Water. Having finished the lesson, you will be able to learn about the lifespan of fish population. Then you will be able to learn global warming and the effect of climate change on fish. After that, you are going to learn why the fish population is not fully grown. Then the sufferings of people due to the shortage of protein. And the last one is the upcoming condition of our fishermen. So all these are the learning objectives of this text. Now word meaning. In hot water means to be in trouble or difficulty. The second one is offspring. Offspring is the young of an animal or plant. The third one, extinct. Extinct is no longer in existence. Then biological asset, the value of living plants and animals as assets. You know the meaning of asset is valuable resource. Then the last one, emission. That means discharging something. Now I'm reading the text. So this is the passage. Lesson 4, putting our fish in hot water. In hot water, here this has two meaning. One is surface meaning and the another one is hidden meaning. If we look at the surface meaning of it, we know that in hot water means that day by day we know the temperature of our climate is increasing. That's why the water of lakes, rivers is becoming hot. In that sense, we are putting our fish in hot water because the water has becoming hot or warmer day by day. And the another meaning of in hot water is like a fresh. The fresh meaning of it to be in trouble or difficulty. So if we put our fish in hot water, then the situation uh, will be worse for our fish population. So that is the phrasal meaning of this line. Then practice A. Spend 1 minute thinking about your life as a fish. In pairs, talk to another fish about your life as a fish. Okay. Then you're also seeing that there are three fishes here. After that, practice B. Do you agree with the following statements on fish and fishing? Discuss with your partners. Okay. There are three statements here. The first one is fish will never disappear. There will always be enough fish to feed the world. The second one, in many ways, people are like fish. The third one is the hobby of fishing should be planned to help protect fish population. Just think over it. In practice A, also in practice B, you need to think over it that you are agree with these statements or not. Practice C. Read the text below and say if the statements that follow are true or false. If false, give the correct information. Now I am reading the text. Fish population is in serious danger from global warming. Okay, from global warming, fish population is in great trouble or is in serious danger situation. You know that human caused climate change that has already caused our oceans overheat and reduced the overall fish population. Scientists have suspected our oceans would become fishless by 2048, and the loss of ocean biodiversity is the cause of declining fish population. And just think that if fish died, it would cause all aquatic systems collapse as fishes are vital to the aquatic food web. So the situation will be more critical uh, if we are the responsible person for vanishing fish from this world. By the way, then I am going to the next line. Climate change is increasing the water temperature in rivers, lakes, and seas. So, if the climate uh, change, then the temperature in rivers, lakes, and seas will increase. This means there is less food and oxygen available for fish. Okay, so this means that then there will be the shortage of food and oxygen available for fish because the water water will become hot or warm. It also means the fish may not grow fully and may have fewer offsprings. For this reason, the fish will not fully grow and may have fewer offsprings. Offsprings, the meaning you know that I have told you before. Okay. The meaning, the young of an animal or plant. Okay. Then some fishes will become extinct if temperatures rise even 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. Some fishes will become what? Extinct or vanished or no longer in existence if temperatures rise even by 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. Climate change increases the pressure on fish population. Okay, climate change, the situation of changing our climate increases the pressure on fish population. Fishes are one of the world's most valuable biological assets. Okay. So, fishes are the most valuable biological assets. Biological assets, assets, they are our valuable resources, most valuable resources. 40% of people in the world eat fish as their main source of protein. How many people in the world eat fish as their main source of protein? If I ask you, then the answer will be 40%. 40% of people in the world eat fish as their main source of protein. If we fail to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, we will increase the pressure on fish. Okay, if the production of greenhouse gases is not stopped, then the pressure will increase on fish. As a result, people who depend on fish, it means the fishermen will suffer from hunger and poverty because they will be not able to catch fishes for their livelihood. So that's the passage all about fish population. Now I'm going to the statements. The first one, global warming will kill all the fishes within 10 years. Is it true or false? Within 10 years, global warming will kill all the fishes. It is true. Some fishes cannot reproduce if the water is too warm. What it will be? Yes, this also true. A 2 degrees Celsius rise in temperature will make some species extinct. 1 or 2 degree. You have seen that 1 or 2 degree Celsius. Here is it. By 1 or 2 degree Celsius. So the statement is what? True or false? The statement is true. Fishes are a valuable economic investment. It is also true. Number 5, nearly 14% of people depend on fish for their basic food needs. Is it true or false? No, we have seen that nearly 40% of people depend on fish for their basic food needs. So it will be false. Number 6, people will suffer a lot if greater pressure is put on fish. This will be true. Now, practice D. You are seeing that it is a role play. So, student A is a fish and student B is a fisherman. First, write a dialogue between the two, then act it out, change roles and repeat the role play. Okay, just read it and think over it like a fish and a fisherman, and write in your copy just 5 or 6 sentences as a fish or as a fisherman. Practice E. In practice E, you are asked to write a letter to the organizers of the National Climate Change Conference in Bangladesh. Tell them about how global warming is changing your environment. Also suggest what they can do to help save fish population. So it will be your home task. Just write it in your SW copy and write this letter to the organizers of the National Climate Change Conference in Bangladesh. Okay, I would like to give it as your home task. Practice A. So students, I think that's all for today. And thanks for watching this video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.